Hello there viewers and welcome back to another Bestie video. Did you know that over 100 million Americans suffer from high blood pressure? This means it affects 1 in every 3 adults in the US. It's one of the earliest signs of heart disease, and when left untreated, it may lead to damaged arteries and even a heart attack. Struggling with high blood pressure is a constant battle that includes exercising regularly and making lifestyle and dietary changes. Experts suggest that foods you eat and don't eat affects blood pressure both in long-term and short-term. For example, salty foods spike up the blood pressure and should be avoided. Want to know what foods to avoid while dealing with high blood pressure? Stay tuned until the end if you want to know if pickled foods are good or bad. Is it time to say goodbye to sugary treats and trans fat cheat meals? In today's video, we'll be talking about all the foods every high blood pressure patient should steer clear from. Number 1. Frozen pizza. Starting off our list with everyone's favorite, frozen pizza, or in this case, regular pizza, is equally harmful for high blood pressure patients. All of the ingredients and toppings are packed with tons of sugar, sodium, and saturated fats. Frozen pizza especially contains insane levels of sodium, which is one of the most unhealthy foods as it increases blood pressure. Did you know that a single 12-inch pepperoni pizza contains over 3,000 milligrams of sodium, which is well over the mark of the everyday recommended amount of 2,000 milligrams? What are your favorite healthy pizza toppings? Tell us in the comments. Number 2. Potato chips. Salty snack foods like potato chips and pretzels rank high on the list of foods that high blood pressure patients should avoid. They're bad not just because they're high in salt, trans fats, and calories, but also because they contain certain chemicals which increase the chances of developing cancer. Its extremely high sodium levels increase weight and hypertension, both of which are horrible conditions for heart health. Downing packets of chips and unhealthy salty snacks is something we're all guilty of. But making a simple switch to low-sodium varieties of snacks will make a massive difference while keeping your heart in top-notch condition. Number 3. Deli meats. Deli meats like cold cuts, bologna, and ham are packed with unhealthy amounts of fat and salt. Other than that, they also contain harmful preservatives like nitrates that are added to them to increase their shelf life. They're manufactured by curing meats along with preserving and seasoning them with huge amounts of salt. This makes them taste more appealing to the customers. Just 2 bologna slices contain over 900 milligrams of salt, which, as we've told you earlier, is not good news for anyone looking to manage high blood pressure. Number 4. Canned vegetables. Speaking of foods high in salt, canned products of soups, broths, and vegetables should not be left behind. Because they're easy to prepare and ready to make, they contain lots of salt, which is added to preserve and also give these foods a punch of flavor. Other than the obvious high levels of sodium, there are certain chemicals that are also used in their preparation which are present in the cans and get infused into the foods inside of them. For a healthy meal, go to fresh vegetables and low-sodium soups. Number 5. Pickled foods. Just like cured meats and vegetables, pickled foods are high in sodium content. Pickling foods is when vegetables are made to sit for long hours in a highly concentrated salt solution in order to kill any bacteria in them. Due to this reason, they're packed with salt, which makes them a bad choice for people looking to get their blood pressure under control. However, if you just can't quit those tangy flavors, then you can wash them under running water to get rid of the excess salt or avoid them altogether. Number 6. Packaged foods. Cutting back on saturated fats and trans fats is a direct way to a healthier heart. This is especially true for people dealing with high blood pressure. Packaged foods contain gross quantities of trans fats, which are added in huge amounts to increase shelf life and keep the flavors stable. This lowers the good cholesterol and increases the bad cholesterol levels, which creates an ideal solution for increasing the risk of developing hypertension. Trans fats are also linked with diabetes, stroke, and other heart diseases. By making the swap to a plant-based diet, you'll be keeping your heart healthier for longer. Number 7. Sauces and condiments. Do you love dousing salads in your favorite dressing? Is ketchup or barbecue sauce your go-to condiment? Then this may be one of the reasons behind a constantly high blood pressure. Reason being, these add-on flavors have large amounts of hidden salt in them. Even the red and white sauces in pasta and gravy are loaded with salts. Substituting these blood pressure-raising ingredients with herbs and spices will not only add some fresh new flavors in your meals, but will also be a refreshing change from unhealthy sauces and condiments. Number 8. Processed foods. Just like canned and packaged foods, processed foods are a huge no-no when it comes to heart-friendly meals. Packaged products are anything that comes out of a box. The list can go on. From frozen dinners and pizzas to chips, biscuits, cakes, ready-to-go meals, and so much more. These kinds of foods are not freshly prepared. They're also packed with preservatives and other unhealthy chemicals. Your best bet would be to either make freshly prepared meals, or if you have no option, then choose something that contains low sodium or low salt versions of your favorite foods. Number 9. Alcohol. Alcohol and alcoholic beverages have a direct link with raising blood pressure to alarming levels. Having a couple of drinks with your friends within a couple of hours temporarily spikes the blood pressure, but binge drinking regularly can lead to serious heart problems. They're packed with calories, which puts pressure on the heart. Cutting back alcohol lowers the blood pressure and gets rid of that beer belly as well. This doesn't mean going cold turkey. Heavy drinkers should tone down to a moderate level. So instead of drinking 5 beers within 2 hours, bring it down to 1 or a maximum of 2 drinks per day. Number 10. Cured meats. Meats or vegetables that are preserved through aging, drying, or salting in order to avoid spillage and stop of growth of bacteria are called cured meats. With bacon being the most common form of cured meats that we eat and love, sadly they're not your heart's best friend. While they can be really tasty, it's best to steer clear of them, especially if you're keeping track of your high blood pressure. Even your favorite sub sandwich contains deli meats, condiments, and sauces and has well over 2,000 milligrams of sodium. Other than foods, making lifestyle changes will also help in controlling and managing your high blood pressure. Number 1. Cut back on caffeine. Caffeine gives you a kick in the morning, but a cup of joe does more harm than good. This kick is a sign of your rising blood pressure. Drinking caffeine raises blood pressure by over 5 points within a matter of minutes. This dramatic rise in such a short period of time is not great for your heart. Sure, it's difficult to completely get rid of caffeine since they're present in tea, coffees, and soda, but it should be done for the betterment of your health. Before we move forward, have you been looking for healthy alternatives to caffeine? Check out these healthy drinks you should and shouldn't be drinking regularly. Now let's get back to foods you should avoid in order to lower your blood pressure. Number 2. Lose a couple of pounds. Did you know that for every pound you lose, your systolic blood pressure drops as much as 5 to 20 points? This means that lowering just 10 pounds will also lower your high blood pressure. Weight loss not only controls or lowers a high blood pressure situation, but also has the potential to completely eliminate it. Weight loss through strength training or weightlifting will be a winter cure for obese people who suffer from hypertension. Number 3. Quit smoking. Smoking is bad, and that's a known fact. Everything good happens once you stop smoking, which includes lowering your blood pressure. High blood pressure is associated with smoking, and even if you don't smoke every single day, you'll notice visible changes and the lowering of your blood pressure. In a very short while after quitting smoking, your body will receive more oxygen, making you able to carry out a lot of physical activities, which in turn keeps the heart in good shape. Number 4. Practice yoga or meditation. Yoga and meditation are increasingly becoming a great way of reducing stress. There are specific yoga poses that are targeted to lowering blood pressure. These involve calming breathing techniques which relax your mind, body, and soul. Mindfulness is also a stress-reducing activity which not only enhances mood and reduces drug dependencies, but doing it at least 3 days a week will open up blood vessels and lower blood pressure. The symptoms for high blood pressure should be identified before it gets worse or out of hand. Some common signs include nosebleed, chest pains, difficulty in breathing, and vision problems. Switching to the right heart-healthy foods and making lifestyle changes is a great way of dealing with high blood pressure situations. To deal with high blood pressure, it's important to know these unmissable signs. Also, try out these blood pressure lowering beverages. Watch these 2 videos to gather more info about the symptoms and natural ways to lower blood pressure.